Hello, welcome to Golf Lessons with the Old Man. That's me, Bob Benner. This is lesson 2. We're going to talk about how to stand and address a golf ball, how to distribute your weight, and how to position your feet. This is pretty simple stuff, but again, everybody thinks they know how to do something. You need a little bit of instruction to get off on the right foot. In the last lesson, you'll remember I talked about how important it is to grip a golf club in your fingers and not in your fist. And the reason for that was greater club head speed, dexterity, a sense of touch and feel that allows you to hit a lot of clever little shots around the golf green. Well, today we're going to talk about how to position your feet. And we'll have to learn a few terms. First of all, the first term I want to teach you is square. Your back foot should always be square to the line of flight. And square simply means 90 degrees from the direction that you're going to hit the golf ball. 90 degrees. This back foot should always be square. Your front foot should turn out slightly, your left foot slightly toward the target, which allows you some freedom of movement to go through the ball rather than having it rigid and square and trying to hit against your left side. So open the left foot so that you can swing freely through the ball. A correct stance is very simple to obtain. First thing, back foot square, you simply incline toward the ball. Your axis is going to tilt forward. That's all that happens. There's no hunching over, no movement of the head, no movement of the shoulders. You simply bend at the waist. I teach a lot of children golf over the years I have, and I've always explained to them, it's like bowing to the queen. You simply bend at the waist. The next thing you do is flex your knees very slightly, and the reason for that is simply to create some tension inside your calves and your thighs, both legs, inside the legs, tension, all right? The width of your swing will vary, of course. If you're going to be swinging your driver, your stance will be much wider. Your ball position will be just inside the instep of your left foot. If, on the other hand, you're hitting a middle iron, your stance will be a little more narrow. Actually, it'll be almost neutral, meaning that the inside dimension from instep to instep will be approximately the outside dimension of your shoulders. Simple. If you're going to hit a very short iron, like a pitching wedge or a 9-iron or even a lob wedge, you're going to bring your feet in much closer and your ball position will be a little further back in the stance. Now, you notice when I was addressing the tee shot with the driver, my feet were almost square. Actually, they're just a little bit closed. And closed simply means if this is the direction of your ball flight, your stance is going to be in slightly, left foot maybe an inch closer than your right foot. So you pull one foot back and you move one foot in slightly. With a middle iron, like a 6-iron or a 5-iron, your feet will be closer together and your ball will be positioned in the middle of your stance, and you will be almost perfectly square. And lastly, if you're hitting a short iron, maybe even a lob wedge like this club, your stance is going to open up. So instead of square now, instead of closed with the driver, you're going to pull your left foot back and move your right foot in, and you're going to be wide open this way, maybe 20, 30, even 40 degrees, which allows you to hit these soft little pitch shots that you could never hit if your stance was closed up and you were swinging back across your body like so. I hope that helps, and if it does, I would appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, if you'll hit the subscribe button, I'll send you lesson 3 just a few days out. All right? Thanks for watching.